Hi, welcome back to the channel Loving Life Mallorca. I'm Andrew, and today I brought you for one of the little vlogs I've been making. Just sort of a little walk about and a chat around Alcudia. Just going to see what's happening. Oh, it's so miserable at the moment. You wouldn't have really believed, really nearly the beginning of April, aren't we, in a week's time. The clock's going forward soon. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe we get a little bit of change in the weather. However, just look at the sky here. It's so cloudy, it's starting to spit with rain a bit. It's been windy. Oh, we've had all the weathers you could think of, apart from sun. So anyways, I'm going to take you for a little walk past Siesta 1, just round by the horse ranch, look at the Lagamonte, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe and all the rest of it if you haven't already. So let's get on with it. We're going to head behind us past Siesta 1. So if you're aware, this is the Bellevue, where I live in a corner of it. Let's put it that way. So that's Siesta's just there, the red line. And if you are staying in the Bellevue or the Siestas, you're in a good place for the strip itself. It's only, well, 2 or 3 minutes walk literally to the strip. I'd say 15 minutes to the beach, half an hour to the port. But if you don't want to walk to the old town because it's too far, maybe an hour to the old town, you can get a little bus from outside Champions, just round there. There's a little bus stop just round there anyway. So I have to come out and do something. I haven't really felt like doing anything, to be honest. I've been so busy with other projects that I just thought, well, but I thought I must do something. But to me, just, I don't, you know what I mean, don't you? It just seems so negative at the moment of where the dust. Just look at it. A few bits have opened up the strip, but I don't, it just seems so strange, so wintry still. Still walking around in our coats and things. Been looking at photos and things from previous years, and sometimes we've been in shorts this time of year, so it does seem a shame. That's the strip itself. You find loads of tourist shops, restaurants and cafes down there, and they'll also take you down to the beach. There's a few bits and pieces getting ready. I tell you, the exciting times are ahead. There's a few new shops down the strip that I know of. More will be revealed shortly. There's a take us past the horse ranch. If you come and walk down here, you can actually walk to the old town itself, which is a really nice place just to have a little look around. It'll take you about 45 minutes, I should imagine, without walking too fast. There's the old paintball places there. It seems a shame because it was quite a nice area just round there, wasn't it? It's a big bit of land. Shame nobody takes it on and does something with it, isn't it? That's your horse riding place itself. Fancy a trip on a horse. They do it an hour or 2 hours. We've got a little petting suit there and several different little bits and pieces go on just there. The old cycling's a big thing at the moment. Everywhere you look, there's loads of cyclists. And I'm going to take a right hand side down and look at the Lagamonte. Well, at least the rain didn't come out anything. When I left home, it did start raining, and I thought, no, should I just run home? You know, the one. But luckily, it stopped within minutes. But who knows? There's a wind I can hear and things, and the sky's not looking very clear, as you can see. It's very cloudy, dark clouds. So I'm going to continue with the walk, but it's just nice. I get a little bit fed up, if you like, just doing the same walk, so I tend to go different places and things, but it's not quite the same without our little doggy Snowy, as you know, because I do feel a lot of the time at a lost end without her, to be honest. That, you know, you had to take her out for a walk, and if I didn't know what to film for one of our films, it was easy. It was about Snowy. wasn't it? She was such a little character, as you know, but you know, it's such a job now to get the inspiration, if you like, to do anything at the moment because of the weather. I mean, I do suffer from SAD, you know, seasonal affective disorder and all of that. That, you know, that's what one of the things that made us move here originally, for the more sunshine. You're supposed to get 300 odd days a year of sunshine, but for ages, it just seems to be like this the whole time. I think the only problem's going to be, to be honest, is when the sun does hit, we're not going to have any time to adjust slowly to the temperature. It's going to come really, really fast, and then it's going to go from this, which is only 14 degrees or whatever. I mean, you've got it hot in England at the moment, haven't you? So it's going to go from 14, 16 degrees. It's going to go well up to mid-20s. It's going to be a scorcher, isn't it? Which I'm looking forward to trying it. Over there's a Jolly Roger. At the moment they've got a boot fair. It's not open, but every Saturday during the winter we have a little boot fair there. And in the summer months the Jolly has rock around the pool, doing it on a Sunday, which is quite good fun. Rock music. That's a Lagamonte just there. We're going to have a look in there in a second or two. That's a really popular hotel, that is. There's a handful of them, that hotels that everybody seems to love, and this is definitely one of them. Okay, it's really, really popular. So you can see here it's very, very closed at the moment, isn't it, for the winter. But give it another few weeks and that will start getting the sun lounges outside, and the pool will be washed and different bits and pieces. And the Lagamonte is a family hotel, but the little island over there, just looking at now, that is for adults only. If sun lounges there, little snack bar just there, so the adults can go over there. No music or anything like that over there, so you can just go over there and have a little bit of a rest, read a book, just have a little bit of peace and quiet. So that's the island. So as I said, that won't belong to their little mini bus just over there waiting to take you down to the beach. And there's that pool there, which is quite a nice little pool actually. You go in, looking at the right hand side there, you go in and you gradually, as you walk down and down, it gets deeper and deeper. So that's the Lagamonte for you. And it's only from here, I would say, a 10 minutes, 5-minute walk to the strip, and then 20 minutes to the beach just from here. Are you into wakeboarding at all? We're just round here in the summer. They have wakeboarding. See the wire at the top there? That takes you, and you just hang on for dear life on a piece of wood that's connected to that, and then it depends how good you are if you fall in or not. I mean, I wouldn't fancy doing it. The water looks a bit on the dirty side. You always wear a wetsuit, but it wouldn't quite be for me, I'm afraid. Nice little walk around, and you see people jogging around here and things, especially the holiday makers. It's where it's nice and flat, it goes right round the lake itself. You can just walk around here, run around here. Lovely view though, isn't it, just here. This is not raining. There's your wakeboarding things, as I say. You've got skis on your feet, or a ski. You can jump over these obstacles if you're good enough. Otherwise, you just sort of stay in the lake, and that's where you start off from. Just this piece of wood, just here. So did you know these lakes are all man-made? I mean, surprising how near Alcudia is really. Do you know the strip? There used to be all the houses down there until I believe the mid-70s, early 80s, that sort of thing, when they were changing to the shop fronts we see today. I mean, Alcudia haven't been here very long, as it were. You know, it's just a sleepy little place until they started turning it into what it is today. And it's only the 60s and 70s, it's not really long ago, is it? Got so windy today. Love these bridges. I mean, a while ago, the wood in the middle where it goes over the sea itself, the lake, there's lumps of wood over there. And when they used to bring snowy along here, that one of the bits of wood in the middle had a hole in it. As you can see there, with the lady's walking roughly halfway, there's a hole in it. And snow wouldn't walk over there. I had to lift her up and carry her over. And down there, there's Club Mac. We're going to have a look around how that's getting on. And opposite Club Mac, you've got the water park. It's just down there. You can walk around these roads here, see the houses and villas and things, and that take you towards the main road and all round there. I just love walking around these sort of places and having a look how people live and things, you know. I love looking in the gardens and things. I mean, a lot of these are holiday rentals, but the ones on the right hand side, you can rent out and live in them all year round. So if you're up for coming over, if Brexit hasn't stopped all your fun, then there are a few places to find, but honestly, trying to find a property to rent of any kind is like gold dust. I have so many people emailing me and texting me saying, can you help me? You know, sort of find a handful of properties over here. It'd be so easy, and the houses are so expensive now to rent. They got Roskitches there, the red building, if you can see that. Lovely little cake shop where you can see the white wall down there. It's a lovely little cake shop, a couple of chairs outside. Stay there and have a cake and a coffee. If you come here in the winter months, you'll find cafes and bars like that one that's open at the moment. A lot of places are just getting ready now. New signage going up for the new bar. The Club Mac's just in front of us. This is the main road. If you carry on down there, which we will do, we look at Club Mac, then down there, head down towards what we call the Magic Roundabout. You know, we find Burger King, Lidl and all round there. All these are bars here. They're starting to get, this bar's here open, Hollywood. You'll find a lot of these places will start opening up within the next few weeks as it approaches the summer, or the beginning of summer. So over there, that's Club Mac, the complex with 3 hotels. Yes. So over there, it's a big old place, you know. It's thousands of people, about 2,000 or 4,000, I think, and about remembering. Lots of hotels, loads of restaurants in there as well. Each hotel's got their own restaurant, and also there's a couple of burger bars in there, different pieces. So the amusement arcade's getting ready to open now. This was completely empty the other week, no rides out here or anything. Just getting ready to do it now, aren't they? I love it when you start seeing things go together. Everywhere you look, you'll find these ATMs. They do have to be careful with them because a lot of them as temporary out of service. A lot of them shut in the winter, but you can pay quite a lot of money to get your money out. So just sort of try and find the cheapest ones. If you go to the old town, you'll find the proper Bank Santander and things, and you just then pay the conversion rate. So another little spa shop there. That's quite a busy little place that is, because at the end of Club Mac Road. God, I really hope it starts picking up soon, this weather. So this is where you'll find Club Mac down here. And the actual water park is in Alcudia water park, which if you stay at Club Mac you can use it or part of your ticket, as it were. It's just literally across the road from here. So this place is opening the middle of March, and also the aqua park will be as well. I don't know if I'd want to go in there this early, it'd be a bit chilly. But Club Mac have had a lot of work done to it over the winter. They've made I don't know if some of them or all of them or what, the rooms have been updated and things. So you see there's 3 skips outside. So they really have been giving it a good knockabout. And they're painting the outside as well, which is nice. So if you're going to rent a car here, as you can see, there is plenty of street parking, and don't get me wrong, it does get very, very busy with holiday makers here with cars. But if you turn left, just down by that van is just in front of us, there you go, so right round the block. So you will definitely find car park spaces. You may have to walk a few minutes to get back to your hotel, but you'll definitely find something. So in front of us you've got that green bowl, haven't you, bowl thing from the water park. I'm not sure if you can see it, but just behind there's a church. That church is in the old town. So that just proves to you how far we are around for the old town. I mean, years ago you could walk down here, across the main road and there, but as far as I know they have closed it off the path. But that is one of the ways you used to be able to walk to the old town down here, about 15-20 minutes from here. So over here you'll find this is the Hydro Park over here. And they're saying this is part of your ticket, your Club Mac ticket, or you can just go in there as I was going to say as a normal person, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's got smaller rides if you like. But if you're on the bigger rides, then down Magaluf, down the bottom of the island, you've got the bigger rides down there for the big boy rides. So that is the water park. And again, it's just starting to rain again now, but the sun's come out a bit nicer now, so it's not quite as dull as it was a few minutes ago. No, it's not a swimming pool. Just proves to you how much rain we've had lately, doesn't it? I think some people think I'm joking when I say it just hasn't stopped raining for ages. It's incredible, isn't it, that is? I'd love to read your comments if you leave them down below. You know, are you coming out this year? What part of the island are you going to? Where are you going? That sort of thing. Another big thing at the moment seems to be questions I get asked a lot is things like, how much money will I need? Well, I mean, it's a job to say, isn't it? It's sort of like, how long's a piece of string? You know, it's if you like drinking, if you like going out for meals, or you're all inclusive, you're self-catered, or what you're doing. It's one of those stories, questions that you can't answer easily. How much money will I need for 10 days? Well, I mean, if you're staying self-catering, that sort of thing, I always say you need sort of like between 8 and 10 euros for a breakfast, for instance, per person, if you like, you cook breakfast. And then main courses at night, you can't get anything at all for less than 10 to 15 euros. That's if you want a budget food. If you want something like steak or something a bit higher, then you have to pay a lot more for it. And steak seems to start off now at 20 euros. And a lot of the time, that doesn't come with chips or anything. That is purely the steak. And I tell you what else has changed a lot: the price of drinks. I don't know about alcohol, as you know, because I'm not a drinker as such. I'm not teetotal, but I don't really drink because I'm always driving or whatever. But, you know, the price of alcohol has gone up an awful lot. So back out by the Spa shop. Just going to walk down here now. Some of these houses down here are lovely. There's a lot of work going on at the moment. Increase the speed a little bit. These villas, townhouses, whatever you like to call them, are really lovely, aren't they? Yeah, well expensive. Can't seem to get yourself anything for less than 300 grand now, you know, at least 300. We're definitely blowing a gale now. Look at the trees, blown all over the place. So as I was saying, for the car park spaces, all down here. Tell you what I do think is sad, the people, I know it's all over, but waste. It's not just going back, look at the water again, all under there, loads of it. But people just walk down here and throw their rubbish, which is a real shame, isn't it? Some of it's probably been there for years, going back how some of the cans have all gone rusty and things. But I don't like to see it like this. I think it's such a shame. People come out, including I have been a few times, and just pick up the rubbish as we go along. Another load of water just in there. I don't think people know how much rain we do have when we have rain, as it were. It's not just in the summer months. Yes, you have a little downpour and then it's back to normal. But recently, it just hasn't stopped raining. God, all I can do is hear myself moaning. Moan. That's why I call these sort of films like a walk and blog type of thing, because it's just a sort of just having a general chat to you all. It's a nice place, isn't it? That bluey place over there. So this is the main entrance if you're not staying in Club Mac. This year we seem to have a lot more different bins. This year there were stacks and stacks of them. I'm in the old town in the car park, they were just at the next to each other. This is what we've got this year to try and encourage recycling. They seem to be all over the place. So hopefully they'll encourage people away from chucking the side of the road. So we've got loads and loads of stray cats around. So they've been over here and noticed all the strays we have. We have people go around and feeding them all. And the different charities, some people pay their own money, but you've got like a charity. They go around, they catch them, take them to get them neutered. You know, I tell a cat that's been neutered because it's got the corner cut out of its ear. So if you've ever wondered why it's got a little bit cut out, that's why. So the charities or the people know what cat's been done and what hasn't. But you just turn your back honestly and you see loads of kittens, just thinking they're getting on top of them all. And then next minute loads of kittens arrive. Look at that, that was a little house that was up for sale a little while ago. Couldn't sell. I don't know why it looked lovely to me, but needed a bit of TLC on the inside, couldn't sell. So that's what's happened. They hired it, and I don't know if it's going to go for sale or not again. And that's our little, used to be Mento little nightclub there with the swimming pool. It did look good. I never actually went in there, but it was popular back in the day. I tell you about the stray cats, wasn't I? That's what people do in the winter. They go round their bits of wood to keep them at least warm, and they come round here and give them food and things. But sometimes, especially in the day and things, you'll see when it's warm, you'll see all the cats sitting on the wall, and a lot of them are really friendly. Go up them and stroke them and things. And so if you take any of these rides here, you end up back at the canal again. If you do go a little bit off up a track, you don't know where you're going, just walk up anywhere, and as long as you're next to a canal type of thing, you'll never get lost around Alcudia. It's not a big place, but it's lots to see, if that makes sense to you all. So far I've had emails as well asking me about horse and carts, because we are supposed to be getting electric ones, aren't they? Getting rid of the horses, as it were, and using electric horse and carts. I haven't seen what they look like, because so far I haven't seen any, but people have asked me if I know what's happening with them. Unfortunately not, because I haven't seen any evidence at all to see what's going on. And the other next one is the strip. We were supposed to have our strip done up this year, weren't we? No, hasn't been done, unfortunately. A few of the just go across the road here. A few of the shops and bars have had a lick of paint, but unfortunately that's about it. Just love these places. So there's no nothing's changed as such to it, but I've been told again, it was supposed to be last year before last, then they didn't do it, then it was supposed to be this winter, and I've just heard from somebody they are talking about doing it this winter. Well, we'll have to wait and find out, won't we? Look at the wind. Every now and then find a raindrop falling on me. So a few of these cafes, a few of them closed for the winter, but they have either started to have open for the end of the winter summer months. Yeah, taxis as well. They're like gold dust, aren't they, in the summer? Want a taxi to take you to the market? Make sure you book it the night before, my advice, or better still, maybe jump on the bus. But if you're staying in the Bellevue somewhere, there's plenty of bus stops around down the main road. There's one at the end of the Club Mag, and then there's one by Champions down the strip. There's Lidl's just over there. They seem quite nice. They've got a little bit of everything here. It's only, I was going to say small one. It's not really a small one, but got energy, enjoy. Just here's a club again, sort of like a music place, and then kebab shop next door. Burger King, pizza place around the top, around the side, and at the top here you've got what's known as the banana boat. Banana Club, just there. It's upstairs. Nightclub, there's a place up there, does a bit of karaoke as well. And you go in there via the lift. It's next to the boxing machine. There's a few bits and pieces upstairs, as I'm saying. So this is now we are at the Magic Roundabout just here. And like I said, the rain's just starting again. I mean, why this place was called the Magic Roundabout is nothing to do with the TV programs, you can imagine. It's because the clubs behind us, the kebab shop, used to be called Magic. So it just got its nickname from there. So the only thing that's called Magic now, as far as I'm aware, is the kebab shop. Everything else has changed names over the year, but the old nickname stayed the same, the Magic Roundabout. So if I take the right hand fork, as you can see there, that takes you down to the port. Any of these side streets across the road take you down to the beach. This road here, there with the Lidl's on the left hand side, that takes you down. Go to the first roundabout, turn left, not on the main road, which is the next exit, and then keep on walking up there. That takes you to the old town where the market is. The market will be on a Tuesday and a Sunday. So that's over there. You want to rent yourself a bicycle, plenty of bicycle renting places around here. It depends on what you really want. Let's cross the road. If you wanted to rent a bike, there's a good handful of them around. Oh blimey, 13th of April, bull ring fighting. They did try doing that last year, but there was such a big hoo-ah about it, they cancelled it. So I wonder if that one to go ahead. So anyway, if you want to go rent a bike, depends on your ability. You can rent big, serious bikers that the professionals use, or you can rent a little electric bike. You rent a bike with a trolley on the back, to take your children down to the beach or whatever, take your dog out for a ride, that sort of thing. So these little burger bars here, these are open all year round. And as you see here, there's plenty of car park space as well. It's raining again. Always raining. I'd say it's in competition with England at the moment for the amount of rain we get. Got thunder coming as well. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but won't be long. I don't know. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. It's got to stop soon. We've got to get the summer. I mean, it's only a couple of weeks now to Club Mac opens. I mean, how they will feel if they come here with their summer holiday and they get this weather. Poor people. So just here, this is the estate agent, blowing in the wind. Whatever your budget is, there's a nice one in the middle there, isn't it? 2.5 million. And don't forget you've got around about 10% tax on top of this as well. There's Alcudia just down the road, the other side of the port. That's lovely, that is, isn't it? Oh, blimey. But then that is nearly 2.9 million. £1.3 million. It's incredible. That's nice, isn't it? Very straight lines, as they call it, very modern. At 3.8. But of course, if you go out a little bit, you can. There's a Santa Maria just there. That's 1.4 million, but it is a bit under sticks, isn't it? So it's just down here, and just round the side here, you'll find the reasonably priced one, should I say? I mean, it depends if you call $500,000 reasonably priced, doesn't it? Cost tax, that's nice, just there. It's 690. This one here, this has been on the market for a long time. 1.5 million. Another one, Kostash. It's pronounced as they say. I mean, it's a bit hard, isn't it? That's just over 1 million, that one. Boniola. Oh, it's 3.1. So as you can see, you know, I say there's something for everyone, but I think those days have gone. Oh, this is where I am here. This one there, that's where I live in this complex. But that's 260,000 now. God, I'm such a line there. It really has. We've had our place 9 years now. And it's everybody's dream, isn't it? You always look and want a bit more, don't you? No matter what you've got, you want a bit more, but I don't know, what's that one? 1.6? That's a proper house, that is. I wouldn't want a proper thinker. A little filler with a nice little swimming pool, that'd suit me, but you just have to go with your purse strings, don't you? My purse strings wouldn't go to 1 million, far for me. And I'm going to start taking a walk up now. So then you go, oh, what I'll do is before I end the film, I'm going to take a walk across the road and show you the beach, and we'll have a look at the beach bars coming along. So as I said, if I take a left down there, I'm going to get to the port. What I'm going to do now is take a walk down any one of these side streets, take a pick. I need to take you down to the beach. So as I said, we'll have a look. I'm getting a bit wet now. Just sort of follow your nose. So I like go back to cycling. I like the old cycling when it's nice. And pull my hood up on my coat. Try and keep dry a little bit. Down the old cycling, I've got some e-bikes. I don't know if you've seen me e-bikes. I was trusted by a couple of companies to do reviews, e-bike reviews, and they were something I really enjoyed doing. So they sent me a few bikes, and I've really had some fun with them. And Trudy's got a nice little e-bike they sent her, and so we've got a couple of fold-up ones we're taking in the car with us. And we've got a couple of proper bikes, if you know what I mean by that can't be folded up. But it's good I remember my microphone today. I don't know if it's clear coming through you, but it really is windy. I keep on saying that, don't I? But it is windy and raining and wet. That people have been asking me how long's the rain gonna last. You know, like I control the weather. This is where the council keep a lot of their bits and pieces in here as well. Yes. So we're gonna have a look at the beach, the wet beach. And we have a look at some of the beach bars as they're coming along. I've been told that they will be open in April. So that'd be nice, won't it? Get them open. If you're coming and you're planning to renting a car this year, I'd if you go to Fan Rail or somewhere, you've got the normal book prices, haven't you? They're on compute, you know, on the board. But if you say to them you want it to rent it for a few days, for instance, they do special offers that they don't tell you about unless you ask. So go in and say, have you got any special offers in, like on the computer? They look on the internet, and if they've got any special offers, then they give them to you. But if you don't ask, you simply don't get it. So right out, look at that, plenty of places to chain your bicycle up. So if you do rent a bike, don't forget to ask about a bike lock and a chain or something. Anyway, so here we are. This is a beach bar. I mean, a few weeks ago they had they were all chained off. So these are the toilets you've got here. Disabled one in the middle. They were delivering the tables and chairs the other day and put them in. So they've got plenty of here. They're going to obviously have the tables and chairs out here where this, I was going to say, this lovely view. So they'll be dredging the sea. Look at all these seaweed over there. The umbrellas all going up now, aren't they? They're cleaning them, so saying the seaweed's coming up. So yes, it is getting ready, isn't it? I mean, another couple of weeks or so, that's when, like I said, Club Mac and a few other hotels will open. So it's looking exciting, isn't it, for a better word? Who knows what the temperature will be like? I mean, it was last May. That's when I actually, my first time I went in the sea was last May, and even though it wasn't mega hot, it was quite pleasant. So this is one of the beach bars. There's 5 of them in total as you go down towards the port. They all look fairly much the same, and they are going to be rented out. As far as I'm aware, I don't know if all of them are, but a lot of them actually being rented out at the moment, just waiting for an opening date. So that's what's new with the beach bars. I'm going to take a walk now up on the blue path. I was going to go on the sand, but the sand's absolutely drenched in places. So got a few of the hotels are open. There's sort of like the adults one called the Golf in there, down more towards the beach. That's open, but that's more of a sports place. There's a load of the hotels are open at the moment are the ones more, I suppose, for the cyclists and things, because there's a lot of cyclists here that all have to be housed, isn't there? I think that's the thing. We got more people here. They'd all have to, everybody has to talk to everyone. I appreciate that, but it'd be nice to get a longer season, wouldn't it? And it won't rain forever, will it, guys? But it looks nice though, doesn't it, with the umbrellas. Just get rid of the seaweed. You can see there a few poles of seaweed up and down, a few umbrellas, quite a few umbrellas today, rain hats and things. We've been saying one of these hotels and apartments, and many of them along here, you really don't have far to run over the beach, do you, to jump in the sea. And I'm going to leave you to it now, guys, and thanks very much for watching. And you know, I hope if you are coming out shortly, the weather does clear up. I mean, it's got too soon, isn't it? We're in April next week. So anyway, if you enjoyed the film, please give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget the Facebook, TikTok, the website, the whole lot under Love and Love Mallorca. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.